Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel. Cat Star here with your love reading for the week of April 13th through April 19th. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. So I kind of have a Mod Podge of cards here. They all were kind of calling to me for this love reading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle each deck, and then I'm just going to take one from each, potentially a few of the tarot cards. We're just going to see what happens, what comes out for the reading for you this week, Aquarius, for love. So we're going to go ahead and start here. And now, if you saw the community post, you may know that there was kind of a glitch on the channel yesterday, and so I was not able to upload or post on the community tab. So, kind of a weird thing yesterday. Like I said on the community post, potentially the universe just thought I needed a break for a day, and it was much appreciated. So, all right, this one says, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So some of you have been too much in your mind as far as love goes, as far as partnership goes, as far as, right, you have the confirmation right here with the Four of Cups, that Four of Cups coming in here with this kind of almost being bored or unsettled within your romance, within your love life, within love relationships, whether romantic or platonic, all around. Some of you have been too much in your head, thinking too much about love and not being so much in your heart as far as showing love or being on the receptive end of love. So it's time to jump back into your heart, start, really imagining and kind of being in this place where you're still within your mind, but it's in an imaginal act instead of the thoughts that we dwell upon, and getting into this place, this space, this feeling, this knowing of this deep love or connection and what that means for you. Start imagining that. For those of you that are single and are looking or ready to mingle, right? Get into a space where you have this imaginal act within your mind of what it is that you are looking for as far as love goes, as far as relationship goes, as far as partnership goes. Okay. And then for those of you that are in relationship that are just feeling a little bit bored and too much in your head in a way that is creating dialogue or creating internal thoughts or even imaginal acts of their own that are not supporting this relationship or what you're currently moving towards or wanting to create, begin anew. Get into that heart space, figure out, decide what it is that this happy, healthy, joyful romance or even platonic love or friendship, right, looks like for you, and begin to create those images in your mind. What we create in the mental landscape, we actually create within our physical reality as well, Aquarius. So you're really being reminded that oftentimes it's our perception of things, of the relationships, of love, that brings that into kind of what ends up happening, right? And then you also have, it was my fault, but I blamed you. So this could be you, or this could be a specific person that is coming through with this, Aquarius. So if there was something that happened somewhere within a timeline, within love, within romance, again, whether platonic or romantic, that either you did something and blamed the other person for it, or somebody did something and blamed you for it, that may be potentially where you are staying within your head, or potentially where the other person is staying with in their head. But what is coming through is that this is you, Aquarius, creating potential boundaries or limitations as far as love goes within your life that don't need to be there. They don't need to be there. So let's see what is coming through here. You have that strength card, and that strength card is coming through with that reminder of that courage to begin anew, to create different, to notice when those thoughts, those imaginal acts that aren't benefiting you are coming through as far as love, relationships go, and to recreate them in a way that really, really does bring about within your physical reality. When we have thoughts, when we have those internal dialogues, when we have those imaginations or imaginal acts that we keep running through on a consistent pattern that creates a feedback loop, that's also what we're projecting out. So Aquarius, you are being reminded during this time to really, really step into this act, this imaginal act of sorts, and or becoming, being the person who is in the relationship, whether again it's a platonic friendship that you're looking for or a romantic relationship or improving a current romantic relationship, that actually supports what it is that you are desiring. Aquarius, we create that. We create whatever it is. When we have arguments in our mind doesn't know the difference between fact and fantasy. And as far as love goes, Aquarius, when we have arguments in our mind, when we have guilt, when we feel resentment, that sort of thing, we then project that out on our partners or on our friends or our family. And we also hurt ourselves in the process. We don't have to do that. We can recreate, we can reframe, we can revise. There's so much that we can do to actually create our happily ever afters, Aquarius. So that is what you are being reminded of during this time. And then you also have back to what you love, reevaluate your desires. So how perfect is that, Aquarius? You have this reminder that is coming through for you this week for love, that is redirecting you, reminding you that you get to create, you get to be this very powerful person within love, within relationships, and you get to have these imaginal acts and create that reality through them, Aquarius. You get to redefine if what is happening all around you in your environment right now, as far as love goes, relationships, partnerships, friendships, family, that sort of thing, is not what you are desiring, then reevaluate your desires. What would you rather see instead? How would you rather feel instead? Aquarius, make those choices, make those decisions, come up with that idea of what that actually looks like and feels like for you, and begin to start from the inside out. When we can't change other people, Aquarius, we can only change ourselves. So start from the inside out and create that twist that you want to see as far as love goes. Wow, that's so gorgeous. All right, let's go ahead and see. And then you also have the Page of Wands coming in with that back to what you love card there. And that Page of Wands is coming through to remind you again of all of the possibilities in love. There are endless possibilities as far as love goes. There are endless possibilities as far as friendships, relationships, partnerships go. The imagination is where that all happens. And if you are not creating those twists, right? Those 360s, those 180s, if you're seeing something that you are not really desiring, then re-examine what your desires are and what it is, Aquarius, that you may be calling in. All right, let's go ahead and get one more message. Which one? It's this one that wants to come through. And it says, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So Aquarius, every choice that you make, this is your choice, your decision to be within this courageous place within your heart, to use your mind, right? If you're too much in your thoughts, if you're too much in your mind, to use your mind in a way that actually supports you and where it is that you are wanting to go within love. If you are feeling that something was your fault, or and blaming somebody else, or if you are feeling that something was somebody else's fault and they are blaming you, Aquarius, let's get out of a us versus them, blame versus fault, and let's begin to create what it is that we want. Let's do that twist, or create that twist, Aquarius, that flips everything around, and begin to live that life, the love life of our dreams, because we can create that for ourselves. That's so gorgeous. All right, I do intend this resonated with you and for you, Aquarius. If it did, please do hit that like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. Also, it is free for you to subscribe to the channel. By the way, we have so many new subscribers, and I just want to say hey, hi, hello to all of you, and to thank you all for being here, for supporting the channel, for tuning in, and to let you know how much I truly am honored and how much I appreciate each and every one of you. And as always, I do wish you lots of joy. I do wish you lots of hope and double joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors, and I'll see you in the next reading.